This Partners in Healthcare segment is brought to you by Heritage Oaks, gracious retirement living.
It's comfortable, active living for adults 65 and better. Welcome to Heritage Oaks, and this morning we welcome Gunnar Melder. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Jessica. Pleasure to be here.
You guys kind of have a blended community here at Heritage Oaks.
We do. We're kind of a Richmond tradition for the past 22 years. Located in 12 gorgeous acres of woods and gardens, 2 blocks from Chippenham Hospital.
Fantastic for everybody to get to pretty easily.
It is, it is.
Now, tell me a little bit about the philosophy of Heritage Oaks. You've mentioned that you have kind of a span of resident age ranges.
My youngest resident is age 54, and then I go into many folks that are in their 90s and early 100s, and it's a great blend of people to have their families come and visit with us and enjoy really an active lifestyle in their final years.
Now, we're all looking forward to retirement. Some of us have a few more years to go. Some of us are ready to go. What are some of the things that you should consider when you start looking at communities?
Well, Jessica, I think it's helpful to look at several communities when you're going out and mom or dad or grandfather or grandmother are looking at a property. I think you need to visit several and look at the social activities. Are there interests there for you? Is the food program something that you enjoy? Is the facility clean and neat? And does the staff and the residents in particular seem happy when you walk into the property?
Mainly those same considerations when you would be living anywhere, but there's a lot of social engagement at Heritage Oaks as well.
There is, and it's a community where we have a full-time activities director. We have activities, everything from we would do bowling. Bowling has been very, very active at Heritage Oaks. We have a social group, but we have 2 competitive teams that compete not only against other retirement communities, but they also compete against church youth groups. And I'm happy to say that they're currently undefeated.
I know that competition gets fierce with the bowling.
It does.
Tell me a little bit about the philosophy of Heritage Oaks.
Well, we're a philosophy that believes that the resident needs to become part of our family. We have a very veteran staff there. You know, we've been there 22 years, but the average tenure of my staff is over 8 years. And I think they adopt those people as their family. They know them by name. They know their family members by name. They welcome them. They know their interests, their hobbies. In fact, the other morning we had some guests from out of town, and they came into the dining room and they were amazed that the staff knew which residents had what kind of juice and iced tea and water at the tables. That's very, very special treatment because they feel part of the community.
That veteran staff really makes a difference in welcoming everybody.
It does.
Now tell me a little bit about when people get started at Heritage Oaks, what's the process? How do they come and explore?
Once a family has decided that Heritage Oaks is in fact the property they'd like to come to, I will go out and do an assessment if I have not met that resident at this point, and we get some background medical paperwork from the caring physician. And the move-in process can be quite easy. Downsizing, in terms of helping them with the moving process. We can help them with closing attorneys. We can help them with realtors. Whatever process they would like to get us involved in, we can do that. And they can move in relatively quickly. We turn our apartments within about 48 hours. So once they've selected an apartment that is available to them, we can move them quickly.
And the actual facility is kind of a grand hotel-like setting.
It is. It's a very, very special property. If you walk into Heritage Oaks, you think you're in a grand hotel. It has an expansive 3-story atrium with a fireplace up through it. It's very, very comfortable seating, lighting, and so forth. It has a lot of charm. There are some very, very nice facilities out there, but Heritage Oaks has an entirely different feel to it. It's very, very peaceful and very quiet, but that expansive atrium also becomes our entertainment area for 6-act plays, some classical music, VCU blues, jazz music, as well as our monthly happy hour that we do for family and friends.
So as residents settle in then, are they surprised and glad then that they enjoy that experience?
They are. They sit down and you can see the stress just kind of flow out of their face, and they sit down and relax, and they invite their family and friends, have a cup of tea or coffee in the atrium, and they invariably say, I should have moved here many, many years ago.
Well, that's good. That speaks volumes, doesn't it?
It does.
We'll let everybody know how to get in touch. To learn more about Heritage Oaks, one of your partners in healthcare, visit 1100 German School Road or give them a call 323-3800, and you can always visit online heritageoaksretirement.com.